Welcome back, lovies. We are on episode 14 of Kitch Alchemy. I'm your host, Vicky, and today we are doing a Mediterranean flavored inspired dish today, consisting of chicken, some duck sausage with a beautiful lemon herb dipping sauce, roasted veggies over tahini, and some white rice. Thank you to Spicewalla, our sponsor of today's episode. As always, the full list of ingredients will be listed in the description. Let's get started. So we're gonna begin by prepping our vegetables, dicing them into bite-sized pieces, and then we're gonna season up our chicken. For today, I'm using organic chicken breast here with the skin on, no bone. If you don't see that at your local grocery store or the butcher, you can get the split chicken breast with the rib bone, slice the bone out, and you'll have these pieces left here. But you definitely want to make sure that the skin is on for today's recipe. Let's go ahead and dice our vegetables. So after you finish slicing up all your vegetables, laying them out flat on a baking pan, we're going to coat them in a high heat cooking oil. I'm gonna use the Chosen Foods avocado oil. We're gonna do a light coating and then we're gonna season up our vegetables. For today, I'm using the Spicewalla green za'atar, which is a Mediterranean seasoning, and the garlic and herb with a bit of sea salt. Now we're gonna get started with our chicken using our same two seasonings here. You wanna make sure that if your chicken has been in the fridge, you remove it from the fridge 20 to 30 minutes before you start cooking. You never wanna cook cold meat. It won't cook evenly from inside to out. So this has already been on the counter for about half an hour, so it should be the perfect temperature for us to season and get started. Dry season, preheat our oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Generously seasoning with our garlic and herb and our za'atar. So ideally, to prepare our chicken breast, you want to have a skillet or an enameled cast iron pan of some sort that can go from stovetop to oven. If you don't have that, what you'll do is cook your chicken breast stovetop and then preheat that pan or that oven safe dish in the oven while you're doing this part that we're about to do right now, and then transfer it from that to here. Okay? So in our nonstick here, adding about a tablespoon of high heat cooking oil. We're gonna let that get nice and hot, swirling it around the pan. Once this is nice and hot, I have the heat at about 6 out of 10. we're gonna place our chicken breast skin side down into the skillet, and we're gonna leave it skin side down the entire time that it's cooking, okay? So right now this is looking pretty good. I'll do an onion test that I showed you guys. Let's see if we can hear it, hold on. All right, so it's ready. Chicken breast, skin side down. Leave it alone, don't move it. Leave it there, set a timer for 4 minutes. All right, we're coming up on our 4-minute mark here. It says I have 1 minute to go. So you can do this at the 3 or 4 minute mark. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of unsalted butter to the pan here. We're gonna add our garlic cloves and a few sprigs of fresh thyme. Swirling that around. We're gonna let this swirl for about 60 seconds. This should be smelling amazing. And again, we still have the skin down. And then we're gonna transfer this directly into the oven. That should be preheated to 450 for about 20 to 22 minutes. So while our chicken is in the oven, we're gonna go ahead and prepare our lemon herb sauce here that's gonna be used in little dipping bowls underneath our chicken and sausage. For that, we're taking our mint, fresh, if possible, fresh mint, fresh parsley, I'm using Italian, about 4 to 5 garlic cloves, half of a shallot. We're also going to zest most of this lemon here. Zesting simply means we're running this over a grater and we're getting the fine peel. So we're gonna do this to about half of the lemon. So just remember our layering technique. If there's a little bit more of a particular flavor you're looking for, you can always come back and add flavor, but if you overdo it, you can't take it away. We're also gonna take the juice of this entire lemon and add that to the blender as well. For those of you who have a food processor, definitely take advantage of that. But I'll be using my trusty Vitamix. And then half a cup of good quality olive oil. So our chicken has 2 minutes left. This is a good time to taste test your sauce, see if there's anything else you like to add. You may like it exactly like this, a little bit chunky. If not, and you want just a little bit extra, I'm gonna go in with just a tiny sprinkle of the mustard and tarragon, and then a tiny dash of the Spicewalla Herb Salt, and mix for another 30 seconds. Just a tiny bit. your chicken comes out of the oven, when you flip it up, you'll see it has this gorgeous caramelized crust here. So now we're gonna let it rest for 15 minutes. There are juices still circulating through the meat. So we're gonna let that rest for 15 minutes before cutting into it. You see our pan is piping hot here. We're saving all of that. We're gonna take this same pan and cook up our sausage in the juice. Got it?
Yeah.
Crispy outside, but super juicy inside. All right, my loves, and so here is our finished product. We have our roasted vegetables with a tahini drizzle topped with pine nuts, a little bit of edible lavender here. We have our white rice just to make it more filling. And then of course, our chicken sausage with the eggplant on hanging skewers with our delicious lemon herb sauce. Now, obviously I don't expect you to keep it this pretty. This is just for presentation, but definitely tag me if you end up giving this a try. And we will see you guys in 2 weeks for episode 15. Bye.
It's my turn.
Don't stab yourself. Oh my God. That was crazy.
Ooh, that lemon zest on the chicken.